Stash Watch. Yeah, so internet problems again. They might crop up a bit in, I don't know how long we'll be able to last for, basically. I don't know what it is. My internet just this past week has just been terrible. I don't know. It's anyway, we say it every week. You probably know the drill by now, but the gist of it is I'm using a 5G router. It's a complete nightmare. It's useless. I don't have a decent landline connection, and it's a real pain. It's just the consistency is just a nightmare. But anyway, hopefully it'll last for at least half an hour. Fingers crossed. But there's nothing I can do. I've tried moving it around my house, resetting it, restarting it, factory resetting it, restarting it again, moving it about, propping it up on something. Oh, it's such a nightmare. But anyway, hopefully, I've heard apparently they're going to be sorting out my internet in the next 3 years. So, goodness me, it can't come soon enough, dear me. But anyway, I hope you're doing all right. Yes, Wednesday again, here we are again. But it's the way it goes, always comes by very quickly. And it's the King's coronation this weekend. I believe it's this weekend, Saturday. So yeah, I can't believe, well, that's come around quick as well. Yes, so I'm going to do lots of, I'm going to do lots of basically, I don't know, probably coronation related stuff this weekend for a live, I think. We'll see what it goes. It might just be some regular stuff. It might be some special stuff. We'll see. Night, Alan. Yeah, great to see you. Yes, I'm glad I could make it as well. How are you doing? Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, goodness me, what a palaver. I just don't understand it. My internet just was fine, and all of a sudden, as soon as I went to start streaming, it just completely went to pot. And it's I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it either. It's so frustrating. I really don't get it. My phone gets 5G perfectly fine, a really fast connection, but the 5G router for some reason just has so many problems. I don't know. I don't know what to do about it, but complete nightmare really. But anyway, never mind. We're here now, so we'll see how long it lasts for. Hopefully long enough. Anything you could do without it really is honestly, just technology. I mean, I pay for a service, so I should get it, shouldn't I? It's a complete nightmare. Yeah, I mean, it's just so frustrating as well. Like, most other people in the country, in populous areas at least, have sort of full fibre 100 megabyte a second broadband, well, to be honest with you, what I want is the upload speed. To be able to do this, I need a fast upload speed. So I get a reasonable download speed generally, but it's the upload speed that matters. I need at least 5 megabyte upload speed. And when it drops below that, that's when it starts playing up. Now, of course, I could change things to work with a lesser speed than that, a lesser connection. But long story short is, where do you draw the line? And I want it to be a reasonable connection. And of course, I should have no problems, basically. So anyway, yeah, complete nightmare, but it happens every now and again. There's not much I can do about it, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just, it's been all right, generally. Once I realised what I needed to do, which was basically factory reset the router every time, every so often, basically, that sort of seemed to fix it. But recently, the past week, I don't know what it is. It's just been playing up. I don't know again, so I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm back to the same problem and what my solution is no longer working. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, never mind. We're here now. Well, goodness me, yes, it is very much a headache I could do with that, especially when you're trying to stream and things, and upload videos as well, all these things. But I don't know. Yeah, real nightmare, really, real nightmare. But there we are. So I've had other problems as well, technology-wise. I'm subscribing to something else, like some other services, and they're playing up now as well. And just, I don't know, you just pay for something, you should just get it, you know what I mean? And it's so annoying when things just stop working, and basically I've probably got to troubleshoot them now and do lots of stuff. It's going to take hours to do it, and I just don't have the time really. I'm trying to sort of have a relaxing week this week as well, but things are just causing me problems. But there we go. Anyway, never mind. Anyway, but on to the Stash Watch. Yes, so basically, as you don't know, it's where I sort of talk about what I'm going to hopefully review in the next week or so. Basically, I'm getting quite a few reviews done actually at the moment. So I've got I'm going to say, I've not published a couple. I'm going to publish some tomorrow and Friday, and probably Sunday as well. So those are the 3 days. I did one on Monday as well. It was member exclusive. Speaking of which, this week's is very much coronation related. Yes, it's the Tyrrell's hand cooked English crisps, coronation chicken flavour. Yeah, so. What's coronation chicken? Is it it's like basically, I don't know, I can't remember what it is now. Is it mustard and chicken or something like that? I'm sure it's yellow. Is it what's it called, piccalilli or something like that? I have no idea what it is actually. I can't remember what coronation chicken actually is. Maybe we should check. I'll risk the internet, and never mind, the internet hopefully won't break. What is it? Let's have a look. Coronation chicken, what is it? Mayonnaise, it says here, something like that. Coronation chicken. Poulet Rain, Elizabeth. I think that's the French name for it. Yeah, so we might stretch the internet too far by trying to search for something else, but we'll see. It's struggling at the moment. I have clicked a link and it's not quite getting there. Goodness me. Is it asking too much to search for something now? It's just ridiculous. Well, at least the video is still here, I guess. But yeah, well, I've asked the internet to do too much. But basically, it looks like it's I can't even read the preview now. It's disappeared. Okay, yeah. So cheap made by Indian-inspired creamy curry sauce. It says of some kind. Okay, so I've not got the actual recipe, but there we go. Yeah, interesting. But there we are. See, Massey's Crisp been rebranded Taylor's. The chocolate too, I think. Yeah, I was asking Scotty about this. He mentioned it, and he's published a few things. Yeah, so saying that they've essentially changed the branding. Now, is the ice cream going as well? Have they been bought out, or has it literally been rebranded? It seems a bit strange, because it was on the back of it, wasn't it always talking about a family sort of affair and things like this, Yeah, it seems a bit of a shame, not if that's the case. It seems a bit of a shame. No, they are, the crisps are really nice. I do like Mackey's Crisps, actually. Again, yeah, I guess Tyrrell's as well. It's a bit like them being rebranded to something else, isn't it? Another name. But there we go. But it's quite interesting. Yeah, should be quite good this one. So this will be the member exclusive. Probably out next Monday, I think, if not before. Same company, you think. Yeah, strange that then, isn't it? I wonder why they've done it then. Because, it's a Scottish sort of company, isn't it? And it sounds Scottish, doesn't it, being Mackey's and things. So it sounds like a good name to keep. But Taylor's doesn't sound anything special. It sounds a bit like Tyrrell's, really, doesn't it? And it doesn't sound, I don't know. Well, maybe, they've probably got reasons. Maybe it's a good idea. I don't know. But it seems strange, though. Yeah, it does seem an odd one, that. It does seem very strange. Oh, well, I'll have to... what I was going to say, is it worth me trying? It'll probably be the same thing, won't it, again, really? But it'd be interesting to see. Maybe they're just trying to sort of, I don't know, get out there a bit more, really. I don't know. But they're quite a big brand, aren't they? I must admit, until Scotty started to mention them, I've not really heard of them much. But, when I started to look for them, I saw them quite a lot, and... the ice cream's all over the place, isn't it? Things like that. And, yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just feel like they need to change the name. But, yeah, I don't know. Strange that. Remember when, was it Cocoa Pops changed to Choco Krispies back in the 90s? It was just a complete nightmare. Just as one of the most daft moves they've ever made, I think. So they changed back not long after. So I wonder if it'll be a bit like that. Although you wouldn't think there'd be that much of an outcry. But it does seem an odd one. It does seem strange. Yeah, it does seem strange. Because I've got a few Kit Kat reviews. Just on the just reviewed the Kit Kat bites. Actually, got to publish that. Probably publish that some point soon. I've got a few I need to get out there. Really. That's probably one of them with Biscoff. But yeah, I'm going to actually finally get round to the vegan Kit Kat. I've been wanting to do this one for such a long time, so I'm going to finally get round to doing it. But I've got a regular Kit Kat as well, so I'm going to do a comparison. A bit of a versus one, V for vegan versus. Yeah, so I'm going to see what the difference is basically. See if I can taste the difference. So it should be an interesting one, that one. Yeah, but I thought, have to do it side by side. It's interesting how the vertical alignment of the vegan one and the horizontal one of this. Just yeah, strange one, that one, isn't it? Strange that. But yeah, see what that's like. So that's on the cards as well. I might try and do that soon. But yeah, I've got a few Kit Kats as well to review. Got the new quite a lot going on really, actually. The new Kit Kat caramel as well. Yeah, so that one's. I think I might have had these in a smaller version, a two-fingered version. I think. Yeah, this. I assume it's not. I don't think it's actually got caramel in it. I think it's just caramel flavour. I think, which is a shame. They tend to do that a lot, don't they? Really, just caramel flavour things, rather than actually make them put caramel. It's just a lot easier to flavour them, I would imagine. So this, I don't think it's got caramel. That's what it says. What does it say? 4 crispy wafer fingers covered with caramel flavour milk chocolate. There we go. Yeah, 56%. Okay, so that means the chocolate's 56%. Yeah, so it's a shame that, but I guess it would add loads more calories and stuff like this, and it would mean they've got to do a lot more faffing to get the caramel in place. But it's a shame. They tend to do that a lot, don't they? Really, it is just a shame. Really, it'd be nice for them to do that. But we've experienced that quite a lot now. Really, I'm still not able to view that internet page. I don't know what is going on at all. Unless it's just that page is down. But yeah, I think it was down. I think Wikipedia's not playing up. Actually, I think that's what it was, not my internet after all that. Goodness me. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So Coronation Chicken. Well, what does it say it is? Keep getting adverts and stuff. You get adverts and it just keeps popping up. I'm just trying to view the website. The curried mayonnaise, it says. Okay, so there we go. Simple curried mayonnaise. But that was a big thing for you. I think when Queen Elizabeth II was not the first, but the second was coronated. I guess is that the word? Yeah, sounds wrong that. Corrugated. Yeah, coronated, I guess, or her coronation anyway. That was a famous recipe that at the time, and it's just been on menus for quite some time. Really. I remember, yeah, I'm sure, yeah, my mum. Did she work at, yeah, when she was I don't know, some kind of deli at some point. I remember she had it at some point, yeah, and it was a thing then. This was not that long in the 90s. It has persisted quite a long time, so it's not just a, you know, it's a thing you can definitely still get. So interesting one, really. So yeah, so that's look out for that. Yeah, don't know if the I think it's probably, I don't know, not quite as I doubt the king will be having it for his coronation. Let's put it that way. But you never know. You never know. Yeah. So what else we got? Yes, got the Kit Kat orange as well. There we go. Not bad. Got that one to review also. Another one there. Yeah, another one that's yeah. I think really. Did I might have reviewed that one already? I have to look into that. I don't know, because the problem with some of these Kit Kats, sometimes I buy them in small versions, and sometimes, you know, the small, the two-fingered one, get a few of them, and sometimes, you know, I don't realise I've done it, so I might have to check that. But I don't think I've reviewed it anyway, so I've got a few to get through basically. So that's one on the cards as well. So a few of these to you know, get through quickly basically. Yeah, so I'm trying to do, as I say, a few of these now, catch up, get back on track with all these reviews, because I've keep doing Stash Watch and keep not getting around to doing them all. So I've done quite a few actually this past week because of the bank holiday and things. So I did quite a lot. So, but yeah, and also one from the past I need to do. And this one, when I first got it, actually, it was I think it was just like a, you know, so-called soft releases that Scotty mentions, where they released it in Aldi or something like that, or they brought them out again. So it's the McVitie's Digestives, yes, milk chocolate digestives, the caramel one. Yes, there we go. So we've done various ones of this over the past few years, haven't we? Special limited edition ones where they've flavoured different things. But this is essentially the regular one, is the gist of it. So yeah, so it should be quite yeah, quite an interesting one to do that. But I don't know, it seems to be a classic, but I don't know, I'm not sure. I don't know if I was ever that big of a fan, so we'll see. Maybe I need to be have them again, be swayed back into them. But we'll see about that. Yeah, we shall see. It's an interesting one. And then another one I found, yeah, I found another new one this week. I guess it looks to be, yeah, it's an Australian product from B&M. I mean, first of all, well, comes out in a second, but it's the Dairy Milk, Cadbury Dairy Milk Strawberry Bites. There you go, yeah. So it looks to, I'm trying to think if Cadbury snack in Australia has strawberry in it. Dairy Milk Mode Chocolate Bites with smooth, flowing strawberry flavour centre. Alright, yeah, so interesting, interesting. But the thing, I mean, look at it. By the way, at least don't try to hide it, but look at this at the back. It's just completely, it's pretty much empty, you know, it's literally, you can see it, just you can see inside and there's hardly anything in it. I mean, it's madness that, isn't it? It's absolute madness that, you know. But yeah, interesting. We got this from B&M, another B&M find, so it should be quite good. I'll try and get this one reviewed quickly as well. So it should be quite nice, this one. I'm quite excited. And I don't know, I'm just trying to think if they have it in Cadbury Snack Australia. Yes. These ones are very much. Had these ones, Alan, have you? Yeah, they look. They do look it, I must say. Yeah. Did you get the Cadbury's fingers, by the way, salted caramel? They were originally just in Tesco, but I've seen them in Asda and even B&M, I think, now as well. So they've had them in a few places. That's probably going to be reviewed soon, actually. But yeah, I want to get these ones reviewed also. Yeah, Cadbury's snack. I'm trying to think. Pineapple. I'm sure they do have a strawberry one in. I'm sure they must use the same flavour, you know, but the same filling in one of the Cadbury snacks squares in Australia. I'm sure they must do. It'd be crazy for them, you know. It just seems a bit like. And they have like pineapple, coconut ice, and caramel and Turkish delight. Yeah. Yeah, you got the fingers, didn't last long, yes. Well, must admit, I ate mine all in the same day as well. I shouldn't have done, but yeah. Well, reviews coming up soon, so I won't reveal what I thought of them. But interesting one, all the same, interesting. Yeah, did you like them, Al? I take it you did. I take it you liked them. Yeah, they had the same problem with the tray though, didn't they? Where they've basically got the small tray now. They used back in the day, you know, the tray used to be you know, properly flat bottom. Now it's like angled at the side, so you'd put in less. And I'm sure you basically get about 5 fingers less than you used to. If I look back at my old reviews, you know, I did a comparison at one point where I showed the different trays because it was just on the crossover period. But yeah, it's a bit poor really, to be honest with you. And have you got many coronation wrappers as well, by the way, Alan? Yeah, it must be quite a lot to go for. I've seen, if you've seen a Eurovision, you've probably got it the Eurovision Dairy Milk as well. I'm sure that's a limited edition one as well. Although it's just a wrapper, of course. But yeah, plenty on there. So I think for this one, it's probably going to be. Also, I've got a few in mind. You've seen these before, I think. Ones for what I'm hopefully going to possibly might review for the Coronation Special. Things like the fries are done all over with all these crowns. And what I did notice actually though was just the fact I didn't think fries and Cadbury are owned by the same people. But you can see here that image is exactly the same. I mean, it's literally the same image there. So this is Cadbury's Bourneville. I mean, that is the same image there. So it's very strange, though, isn't it? As I say, maybe they are owned by the same. I didn't think fries and Cadbury were both owned by Mondelez, but that is exactly the same picture. But yeah, it doesn't seem. Yeah, Mondelez UK, so it is. Yeah, fries are Mondelez now. I remember Andrew Winton used to talk about fries and things. I didn't think they were owned by Mondelez. I'm sure he would have said that, but I don't remember him doing so. But yeah, so there you go. So that's a bit lazy, I think you'd say. I think the fact that they just used exactly the same image there, but I mean, it is literally the same. Just a different colour. So it is literally the same. Surprised at that. Very surprised at that. Feels quite lazy, that, to be honest with you. They have used the same image, as I say, on the fries, creams and stuff like that. There you go. So yeah, so again, interesting. But yeah, interesting that. So I think that's probably what I'm going to hopefully do. So I've got these Reese's Crowns as well, which look to be basically just Reese's peanut butter cups. I like the way they've done that though. I must admit, well done to them. Basically it's just the same product, but just without the paper casing, probably stuff like this. So oh dear me. So there we go. So you're going to do things like that basically. So that's probably what I might do. I might try and see if I can get some other things, but a lot of the things, as you've seen here, there are some crisps. A lot of them are just doing Coronation Chicken flavoured crisps. I saw that Asda did a Coronation Chicken flavour one. I thought, you know what, do I really need to get another one? Is there any point? I've already got the Tyrrell's one, so I'm just going to review Coronation Chicken about 50 times. I've reviewed for the member review specials a couple of the Sensations limitation ones. I think they did Royal Prawn Cocktail, whatever it was, and what was the other one? Regal lamb and mint or something like that. Yeah, so they're already out. But I just thought, you know what? Yeah, I don't know. And there was like a biscuit selection, which was just shortbreads. It was just had like a Coronation Special, but it was basically just regular biscuits. I think it might have been a Victoria one from Vitty's or something like that. But so I don't know. A lot of them have just rebranded the regular stuff. Really, I haven't seen anything that's jumped out at me for being special. Maybe I don't need to go to another shop or something to try some other things, but I haven't seen anything. It all seems to just be, I don't know, Coronation Chicken for the most part. As I say, just rebranding other things. So we'll see. I might have another look, see if I can find anything else. Maybe I'll nip somewhere else on, maybe Friday, just have a search around, see if I can spot anything last minute for other things. But it might just be sort of like special wrapper editions for Saturday's Live, something like that. I might have to try to time it as well. I'm not sure what the current time of the coronation is, but I mean, maybe it'd be a bit wrong for me to do a coronation special at the same time as the coronation. Maybe it's not quite in fitting with it. I don't know, but we'll see. I'll have a look out. So yeah, bear that in mind. It might change the time or something like that, just to not be at the same time. So we'll see about that. But there we go. All right, guys. Yes, I guess. I see. You bought Vitty's tin. Shocking flourishes. Hardly any biscuits in it. Was that the coronation special? Was it? Goodness me. Yeah, it's a bit rubbish, that, isn't it? I thought it was just maybe it's the same. Maybe they just repackaged it, and it would be like that anyway. But even if not, that's even more ridiculous that they've done a special edition and put even less in there. But yeah, I've noticed a lot of that. And a lot of these biscuit sections as well, they have false bottoms on some of the biscuits. So some of them, have like 4 biscuits and you go to the bottom. But some of them, for some reason, when you have 2 in and they have like a false prop up, and it's just ridiculous, really. Yeah. Yeah, the dodgy tray. I mean, it's ridiculous, that, isn't it? It really does annoy me. And it's like I saw with that. I don't remember if you saw the Tofifi review I did, where basically they did the white Tofifi limited edition ones, and the white ones had 15 in, and the regular ones had 12. But they're in the same. I think it's 12 and 15, something like that. I think there's 4 more. I think anyway, so maybe it's 12, 16. I'm not. Anyway, whatever it is, there's basically another column in it, but it's the same size packaging. It's just got all the, it looks reasonable size the Toffifee one. But I'm always saying like, oh, you can easily, if you reduce them, you could fit in some more. It always seems like being ridiculous. But then they did it themselves, Toffifee in the same size packaging. They just basically got rid of the gaps between the, the different pockets where the Toffifees go, and they could fit in an extra column essentially of them, So ridiculous, or extra row, one or the other, whichever it was. Yeah, I think it was row, I think. But either way, well, maybe column, I don't know. But anyway, whatever it was, they got, an extra full, 25% in or whatever it was. So just ridiculous, really. But yeah, frustrating when they do that. Really is frustrating. But there you go. But you know what they're like. Oh, well, there we go, guys. Yeah, so I think that's probably about it. I'm not going to say, I'm trying not to go overboard with Stash Watch these, because I used to just show so many things, I could just never get around to them. So I'm trying to be a bit more realistic. But yeah, so I think this weekend, probably a Coronation Live. So keep an eye out for that. I'll probably, it might be something special. We'll see if I can find anything. But usually a lot of the things at the moment just seem to be rebrandings of existing products. So we'll see. But as I say, for the members ones, though, will be, drops on the floor, will be the Tyrrell's Coronation Chicken. Yes, so that'll be the members one. So yeah, so it should be a good one. Alright guys, hope you have a lovely day. Yes, sorry about the technical problems at the start. We got there in the end, just about. I mean, I still don't know what this, how it was solved. I just did the same as normal. But yeah, anyway, hopefully OpenReach, whoever it is, will get around and sorting out this problem sooner rather than later. But there we go. Cool stuff, thanks so much, Alan. Thanks so much. Yeah, great to chat to you again, Alan. Good to see you. Yeah, hope you have a good one. Yeah, let me know what as I say, if you see any special limited edition stuff and things like that. But yeah, I'll keep my eyes as well. I might nip to Marks and Spencer's perhaps on Friday, maybe see what they've got. If they've got anything going, we'll see. But yeah. All right, guys, take care. Have a good one. Yeah, it's about a 6-second delay, I think, going around, just the way it is. So apologies if I've disappeared by the time your goodbyes, whatever, come through. I'm not ignoring you. It's just probably already gone. Unfortunately, it's just the way it goes. But yeah, hope you have a lovely day. And I'll say I'll do another review tomorrow, I think. So we'll get back on track then. All right, take care, guys. Have a good one. See you soon. Bye for now. See ya.